Guys, we're so excited today. We have a really different video for you, a very exciting one. We're here with our friends Kris and Hilary from Fuel Your Wander. We're gonna link their channel down below in the description. If you don't follow them, you're lost.
You're missing
somewhere.
out.
You are missing out. But we are here at the 2025 NIRVC Music City Motorhome Expo. And at this show yesterday, they just debuted their brand new coach, which they helped design. And I'm just gonna turn it over to you and we're gonna give you a full tour. This is so exciting.
We are so excited and we want to give a shout out to our good friends Izzy and MJ with Endless RVing. They were honestly two of the people that got us started RVing in the first place from their videos. So we were actually influenced to get into this lifestyle by them. Great friends of ours, and we're really excited to be featured on the channel today. You want to show them the coach?
Let's do it. Let's show them. We're excited.
So
I'm excited.
So we became brand ambassadors for American Coach about a year and a half ago after we bought our first American Coach. And we are selling our current coach that we have. It's a 2023 American Dream. We decided to upgrade and go with a 2026 American Eagle that we custom designed. And the really exciting update is that this is going to be a new floor plan available by American Coach. It's called the 45FW for Fuel Your Wander, so named after our brand, which is pretty incredible and just honestly very surreal. So we'll take you around really quick, show you some of the major upgrades on the outside of the coach, and then we'll go to what I consider the exciting part, the inside. One thing to mention, we did go with the blackout package on this, which I think just makes it look so much more slick.
Yeah, I mean, all the chrome, all the stainless steel, everything's been blacked out. Even the American Eagle emblems have been blacked out. So it just looks really cool. Yeah. Really love the look of it.
An upgrade for 2026 too, I just want to call it, are the bigger size tires, which I know guys like those, not so big for me.
Yeah, it's just safer, right? So instead of the 315s, this thing is 60,000 pounds. The 315s were fine, but the 365s just are a little bit bigger, so give you a little bit better safety.
Yeah.
And then the big upgrade for all of the 2025 and 2026s for American Coach is additional under storage space. So we've got two huge bins, which I can open up here and show you. This one's probably the easiest one. These two bins are exactly the same, but we'll just open this one up.
A nice push button to open.
Yep. And then everything's electric.
Massive.
So for us old guys, I don't actually have to pull anything in or out. It just automatically comes in and out.
Yeah, really nice to have that.
And they really are massive.
Easy access.
As we would say on our channel, you can carry a lot of hashtag stuff.
That's right. I know, we're gonna have to buy a lot more because we can't even fill it up.
Another cool thing that they did actually is these are our battery storage bays. So in our coach, this whole bay is open and we've got the 8 batteries right here. But what they did is...
And they're regular, what kind of batteries?
Ours are AGMs, but yeah. You could have any kind of batteries in there. But what's important here is they actually took and covered this up. So now we've got the storage, which you could put golf clubs or more tools or all kinds of exciting things. Nice. But then the batteries are underneath. So it's all nice and clean and well laid out. Easy to access still, but they gave you that storage. So again,
hashtag more stuff.
That's right.
For us, what's important is, well, let me just say for me, what's important is to make sure that we continue to have the power that we had from the original coach. So we've got the Cummins X15, 15 liter, 605 horsepower, 2,000 foot-pounds of torque, takes a ton of oil and a ton of fluids, but it's great for pulling. We have never had any problems setting the cruise control at 72, 74 miles an hour.
Going up the mountains,
putting the Lincoln behind us, which is 5,000 pounds and just cruising. So great from a power perspective.
And this also has a power lift on the engine cover here, which is kind of a cool feature too. And they put a bunch of LED lights in the back because it was actually something Kris did himself on our last coach. So they added that. So whenever we turn on like the underneath lights, the engine's going to be all lit up and you can change all the colors.
That's right. On this side, we just got the other side. We've got the...
We'll show them the valves. That's a cool feature.
Oh yeah. So again, our wet bay, they cleaned up quite a bit just to hide it and make it look a lot cleaner. But most importantly, they changed all of our manual valves to electric valves. So once you're set up and plugged in, you don't even have to touch that stuff. You come back here, I won't do it now because it'll open it up, but you just hit these and you can open your black valve and your gray valve and dump everything without even coming close. So people get upset about my gloves. I don't have to wear gloves anymore.
Not your gloves, it's your lack of
my lack of gloves. Thank you, yes.
And these are just the other side of the storage bays over here, so they go all the way out on this side too.
The other big upgrade for us is the AquaHot. So our current AquaHot's a 450D, which is great. It's diesel electric, but the 600D has 2 electric burners instead of 1. So we can actually run off electricity quite a bit longer without having to run the diesel. It'll keep the water at a temperature that's hotter with just electric instead of diesel, so just a better package.
We like to say we get unlimited hot water, and people always ask how. this baby right here. As long as we're connected to city water or something, we can take a long hot shower, and it is so nice.
And it's not, again, the Aquamod is not just for hot water, right? It's for heating our coach as well. So now we can heat off electric instead of diesel. So this is just access to the, again, they cleaned it up quite a bit, but this gives us access to the air tanks and gives us access to the front generator.
Yeah, and the generator's in the front there, which we won't open up now. And then last thing I just want to point out is the paint job. So the paint job was something that we were really excited about. We wanted something with a little bit more color. Our current coach is like silvers and some muted blues, which looks really nice, but we wanted something that just really popped. And so I think this paint job, they did an amazing job. They not only did like the different colors, but they also did this sort of ombre effect where they added shadows here and a gradient color. So they really did a very top-notch job with this color scheme here that I just think looks really nice. And on the Eagle too, one of the cool things is you get these decals over the windows, so it makes them look painted. And from the inside, you don't see those. Those are invisible. So it just gives it that really nice, clean, seamless look.
American Coach has used more than 5 colors on the outside paint job. So it is unique and is what they're doing going forward with custom jobs.
Yeah. Now to my favorite part, the inside.
Sir and Hilary, hang out, time out for a second. I'm gonna hop in here. I do want to thank the sponsor of this video, Liquify RV Black Tank Treatment. Now we're inside this beautiful 2026 Fleetwood Palisade, and with any coach, you're going to want to put something down the toilet. This is an enzyme-based black tank treatment. Why that it's important, it's going to break down the material that's in that black tank. If you want a full review on how this product works with graphic footage, if you're into that, we'll link it up above. But simply how this works is that you see there's a pre-measuring here. You're going to squeeze, depending on the size of your tank, either 1 or 2 ounces. You dump it in the tank, flush it with water, and then when you dump that tank out, everything is going to be liquefied. What's great about Liquify is that the reviews are awesome. They come in liquid form, they come in powder form, they come scented, so you have the lavender and the orange. They also have a great tank treatment, they have toilet cleaner, and some new other products that are coming out, including the tank sensor cleaner, which I think we're gonna have to use on the Dutch Star because we're having a little issue with the tank sensor.
That completely cleared our sensors on the base Star.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to reach out to Matt and try to get some of that.
Matt, are you listening?
You can buy Liquefied on Amazon.com and at liquefiedrv.com, at Camping World, at Walmart. It is nationwide. But if you go to liquefiedrv.com, use the discount code EndlessRVing. You're gonna get 24% off of all of your purchases. This is what we carry on our motorhome. We have this as well as the powder. It works
Did you say
great.
the different flavors it comes in?
Well, you say flavors. I'm doing this ad now. I said scents. Because people say you're not supposed to drink it. We know, well, we hope you know you're not supposed to drink it. But if you want more information, we're going to put the link down below. And we do want to thank Liquify for sponsoring this video.
So like we mentioned earlier, we did custom design this coach, and we took a lot of inspiration from some of the really high-end coaches we've toured. So we've toured some of the, $2-3 million Newells and Prevos, and there were some design aesthetics to those coaches that I loved, but we didn't quite want to pay or able to pay quite that much money for a coach. So we wanted to design something that kind of felt similar to that for under a third of the price. One of the things that was really important to me was just open. We wanted an open, big space, and I think this really delivers on that. So in our current coach, we have 2 couches, and in the American Eagle 45K plan, they also have 2 couches. So we decided we wanted to remove the second couch and put in this custom built credenza. So this was something that I designed. I wanted to have an electric fireplace. I wanted deep storage cabinets. Our televator TV is back here. We've got storage above, but this was my idea to have a workstation hidden away. So this is where I'm going to be doing most of my work for content creation, video editing and such. I can set up my laptop here, hook it up to the TV and have a big screen if I want to be able to edit videos and stuff on, which is really cool. And then I can tuck it and, have it out of the way for normal daytime. And then these cabinets are huge. So I can store all my camera equipment, microphones, all that kind of stuff in here, anything else that we have, which is great to have because we decided to eliminate the upper storage on this side. So on this side, typically you'll see cabinets that kind of span across this side. I told American Coach, I was like, I want to do away with those because I just want to have, again, that really open feeling. And so I think this just brings it to life a lot more and really opens the space up. We also enhanced the size of the windows. So I told them I want the biggest windows they could possibly get in here. So we put big seamless windows, no upper cabinets. And then we also changed the standard dinette booth and table option that they have to bar top seating. So anytime Kris and I go out to dinner or go out, we love to sit at the bar and hang out. And so this was kind of a concept for us that we liked, that it took up less space and We can look at the view, and it's just more.
Yeah, the only thing missing is the bartender. Nobody's going to actually serve us right there, but otherwise we nailed it.
Exactly.
Anybody interested in the comments?
There you go. There you go.
Bartender.
Exactly. Then in the 45K model, they have a similar kitchen to this, but they have a peninsula here that comes out to about here that is stationary. So the slide will actually come in over this. We wanted to do away with that just because, again, I wanted the open space, but I still wanted to have the access of a peninsula. So we had that added here, which is nice and has the continued Cambria quartz countertops. Super nice feature. So this will still give us a lot more countertop space if we need it, but I can, again, tuck it away and put it away if we need. This has, you know, kind of all the basics you need for a kitchen elevated for an RV. We've got a huge black stainless steel sink, microwave convection oven combo. Another upgrade that I had American Coach add was doing this Fisher and Paykel induction cooktop. So in our current coach, it runs off 110, and so it's difficult to run both burners on high at the same time. So this is
240. The original one runs off 120. This one runs off 240.
Okay, sorry, got it off by 10.
Yeah, it's fine.
And I also wanted this flush mounted on top of the countertops instead of having the covers that go over it. Since these cool off so quickly, you really don't need the covers anymore, and I just thought that was a better feature. Big drawer for pots and pans. We've got our dishwasher down here, which is so nice to have. And you guys just got a dishwasher.
Yes. We haven't used it yet, so
Once you start using it, you won't stop.
I know. We always said, do we really need it? I think, yeah.
You think that.
You don't really need
Right,
it,
right.
but it is nice.
Once you get it, and we thought at first because it's so small, I'm like, that we're never going to use that, but we just run it every day, and it's really efficient. It doesn't use a lot of water.
Yeah. 2.5 gallons or something silly like that. So you can, it's easy to run every day.
I think it's actually more efficient than you doing the dishes in the sink.
Probably. Yeah, me for sure.
Then we have a Samsung smart refrigerator here. So this, I think right now, yeah, we're not connected to power right now. So I think the batteries went out, but this lights up and it's got all these crazy features. Like you can make a grocery list. You can have a camera that sees inside your refrigerator. I don't know when we'd ever use that, but it's there if you need it. Nice big refrigerator, which is so great to have on the road. One of the things we also wanted them to do, since we were making some changes to the layout, was a much bigger pantry. So we doubled the size of the pantry space. We now have not one, but 2 pull-out pantries with these little swivel things. So you can
that's nice.
Get to things a little bit easier. So these both pull out like that. And then down here, I wanted a big space where I could keep appliances like my KitchenAid mixer, my air fryer, crock pot, those kind of things. So that was important to double the size of that. Then we have our main hub for the RV, which, Firefly device, sorry. So this controls everything in the RV. Like I said, right now we're not connected to power and the batteries are kind of low since it's been running off that all day, but you can do everything from here, from lights to AC to the shades and blinds. We have automated shades and blinds, turn on the heated floors, which is a super nice feature.
And what's nice is we actually, in this model, they've added quite a few touch panels. So we've got touch panels in all the places that you would see. So we didn't touch on it, but when you're sitting there, you can control everything from that little touch panel. There's one above the bed. There's one in the bathroom. So.
We didn't want to have to get up ever to turn off the lights. And that is also remotely accessible. So there's an app you can download on your phone. So if we forget to like pull the awnings in when we're away or
want to check on axle, the temperature for axle.
Yeah, exactly. We can do that. Then in here is the half bathroom. This was kind of the standard one that they had from the 45K. We didn't really make any changes to that. People always ask, like, why do you need a half bathroom? I'll say 2 good reasons. One, it's great for travel days because when the slides are in, you can't walk past this. So it's really nice to have this. And then that's Chris's bathroom because he makes a mess. So like he can just shut the door and I don't have to look at it.
He's giving you the evil eye right now.
No, actually, I'm agreeing with her totally.
He prefers it. We both prefer it.
We like it that way. I am messier. I'm not going to, that's true.
That's the key to a happy marriage, separate bathrooms. Then this is the main bedroom. So this is a king size bed. It does come down. So it has to fold up for travel for the slides to go in, and it comes all the way touching, so you can't walk past it. But when it's down, it only goes out to about like right here. So you still have plenty of space to walk through and everything. Wireless chargers, little like nightstand here, built-in headboard, plugs, and like another touchpad, as Kris mentioned. Then on this side, we've got the big wardrobe space, so TV. There's actually hidden storage behind this, which is great. So it utilizes a lot of the space.
Oh, don't show the hidden safe.
We get comments from people all the time like, don't show the safe, people are gonna rob you. I'm like, well, they'll be really disappointed.
Code.
Right?
Well,
Because we hide all of our like jewels and We don't have
millions.
The gold bullions.
We
are
don't
there.
have anything. But this storage is great because it's super deep. So we can fit a lot of clothes and stuff in here, which since we live in it full time is really important. And then one thing, the team at American Coach actually surprised us with this yesterday. So for Axel, they wanted to make sure Axel had something for our new home. So they made Axel this custom dog bed, which matches our furniture. And supposedly it's like scratch resistant, mildew resistant, all of that. So we're going to put it to the test and see how it
Axle
works.
resistant.
Yeah, it needs to be Axel approved, but that was really
That's
nice
very
of them.
nice.
That was a sweet thing for them to do. Then in my bathroom,
Wow, nice.
I have 2 sinks to myself. No. Double sinks back here, which is really great because in our last coach, we only have 1 sink. Love, the design and everything back here. Lots of storage space. Again, hashtag stuff, lots and lots of stuff we can have. These medicine cabinets are super nice. You can put toiletries, makeup stuff, anything like that you need. Love how they did the lighting around this when you're getting ready. It's a really nice feature to have. That's the emergency exit, regular toilet. This is a nice upgrade for us too, as we have a much bigger closet now. So this is kind of a walk-in closet, but it's much bigger than what we have now. I think it's 3 times the closet we have. So
It's a nice cedar.
yeah, smells nice and looks really good. This is also a great part of this floor plan is that the washer and dryer are in the back. So right now we have ours kind of near our refrigerator. And so this will be really nice to have this tucked away in the back bathroom. So when we're like hanging out watching TV in the living room, we don't have to listen to the washer and dryer, but residential appliances and an RV. You guys have a washer and dryer in your new one.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're actually getting a new washer because the one wasn't working, but yes, so we'll have a nice new washer. We used the dryer last night. It was great because Jason got his shirt wet. So
It's so
It
nice
is.
to have.
It is nice.
Yeah,
It is so
Again,
nice.
when you're not used to it and then you have it, it's
You get
real
spoiled.
You can't go
nice,
backwards.
Yeah, yeah, you definitely can't. And then the big shower here. So this is a little bit shorter than our current one actually, but wider. So to us, it actually feels a lot bigger. I think it's a much better use of the space. And we went with this nice clean black fixtures throughout. So again, trying to give it that kind of more modern look to it that matches the outside.
We don't boondock very often, but this has this feature, that's what the blue light is in there, that when you turn the shower on, when you first turn the shower on, right, it's always cold for a little bit, you're wasting all that water. But when you're boondocking in this, you push that button, and what it does is recirculates the water until it gets warm, so you're not wasting water. So for those people that boondock, it's a great feature.
The shower miser, is that the shower miser?
Yes,
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, that is awesome.
We've never had that
We've never had that before,
No,
never
we
even
haven't
heard
either,
of it.
but it's a nice feature.
Yeah.
We're so happy for our friends and are just really, really excited on their new journey in this coach. Now, if somebody is interested in this coach, because this is available, how can they go about purchasing one?
Yeah, so a couple different ways. You can contact your local American Coach dealer, see who in your area sells American Coaches. You can go to the American Coach website, just americancoach.com, contact a representative. They can get in touch with you. They do also do custom builds. So this wasn't like they did this just for us. They will do a custom build for anyone. So you can actually design your own coach, or you can buy this floor plan, which is pretty exciting. But you can also reach out to us at hello@feelyourwander.com if you have any questions.
So if you have any comments, which I'm sure you will, put them down below. Let us know your thoughts on this coach, what you like, what you don't like. You can put whatever. They'll be reading. We'll be reading. We're really interested in your feedback, and I'm sure American Coach will be reading to see any improvements they can make going forward. Thanks, guys, for watching. We hope you enjoyed the tour.
Thank
Thank you.